sprint.
And it's been great basketball going on in Detroit. Let's get right to it. The Pistons have been battling. A big game for them right now. A win here would move them into the 8th seed in the conference. And for the Hawks, also a strong start. Tenacious offensive rebounding. Their second chance points are piling up. Danilo Gallinari making the most of his minutes. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. And now, let's check out the other games still going on. It's a tight game for the Timberwolves, squaring off against the Denver Nuggets. 2 points up, they're in the dark. And the other game still underway. For the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena, they've got a tight one going on against Houston. Things are even in the second quarter. And that's going to do it as we send you back to the game in the Motor City. Third quarter from Detroit. Coming up next.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Hunter.
He has that slasher mentality, guys. We saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he has a jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on him.
They've got Griffin. He's out there with Grant, and it's Wright in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Gallinari has screen on Wright. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit ball.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 11th in three-point field goal percentage, 16th in assists. And as far as team shooting percentage, not really a strong suit for them. They were in the top 20 and tried to compensate for that lack of shooting with better defense.
Jackson with it. To the paint. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Well, no doubt the Milwaukee fans want to see the Bucks take that game.
Both free throws good from Stewart. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
The Pistons leading. Jackson dishes to Griffin. Back to Jackson. It's blocked.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. That one goes. Count.
Jackson!
And the Pistons lead by 4.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
He dishes it to Young. To the middle. Deflected. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Wright, and he finished it off with the layup. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Back to Young. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
And Young, here we go. And Griffin sends it back. Jackson kicks to Grant. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari with a screen for Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's right missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rejected by Grant. They retain possession. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter for the lead, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Here's Wright. Dishes to Griffin. Takes a 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
The shot's good from Hunter. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, you know, which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Hawks making a switch here. Okafor's checked in.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Stewart. The Hawks trailing. And the Pistons making a change here.
Number 45.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
They get a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. Number 5, the Hawks.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
And he is also so good at getting his hands on the ball without fouling. When an opposing player is on his way to the hoop, that's a real knack. Excellent hand-eye coordination makes that possible for him.
Rejected by Grant. White, left side. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Kicks it to Grant. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Detroit.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The drive by Rondo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
A lot of fans focused on that Philadelphia matchup. Big game for them.
The free throw drops for Rondo. And the Pistons making a change here. Griffin's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Wright gets to Okafor. The Pistons working the ball around now. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
That's his second.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Hunter.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Bogdanovich passes to Dunn with the lead pass. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Off the inbound pass. Rebound, Detroit. Griffin's got his third rebound on the night. Stripped it away. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Grant is checked in for Detroit.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And that is good. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 9. The pass to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. He passes to Hunter. Working on Grant. Tries from the block. Rejected by Grant. 1:33 left in the third. The quick look, no good that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
No good from Hunter.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Here's Jackson. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of it, Mark.
Me too. Man. This has been great, guys. And the fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Again, the miss by Jackson.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And the Hawks making a change here. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Back to Rondo. 20 seconds left to play in the third.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Pistons trail by 3. He feeds it to Grant. Launches it. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter. The dish to Gallinari. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Number 45. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
This Wednesday, December 16th, the Miami Heat go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Pistons shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the court for Atlanta, Rajon Rondo is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Collins, and it's Hunter, and it's small forward. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
And they're moving it up. Speed. And it's blocked by Gallinari. Hunter, the pass to Collins. The feed to Rondo. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Hunter. Here's Collins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pistons, Okafor's checked in, and it's right in for Grant. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all five guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Here's Gallinari. Here's Collins. Rejected by Griffin. But they recover it. The shot's good from Hunter.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and I'll tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
The kick out to right. Speed. Feeds it to Griffin. Baseline J on the way. Gallinari with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
There's the lob to the hoop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
The drive by Jackson. Okafor backs in. Three-pointer right. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Young's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Young. That's good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
The drive by Jackson. And that one's good.
Jackson!
Now, here is Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Pistons trail by 6. Jackson dishes to Griffin. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Wright. Coast to coast dunk.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Hunter, the pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
They get it back. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
Jackson is checked in for Grant. Jackson off the pick from Griffin. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half. Atlanta leading by 4. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Okafor. And that's out of bounds. Total retain possession. Here's Jackson. Outside for Griffin. The Pistons rebound. Okafor. It's blocked by Bogdanovich.
And you can tell they've really picked up the energy and the intensity here in the second half defensively.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable for doing a nice job collectively.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Hunter. And Wright kicks to Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. And it's good.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Gets it to go. The Hawks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. There's the pass to Hunter.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Atlanta making a switch here. He kicks to Young. Can't hit. And it's Detroit the other way. It's tipped. Gallinari with the steal. And Young, here we go. And the basket good. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And the Pistons making a change here. Pistons trail by 8. And it's Smith penetrating. Gets it to go. Smith! Hawks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Cantella defended by Stewart. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 8. Time running out for the Pistons. Smith on the wing. Back to Jackson. Speed. Again, the Pistons score.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Cantella. Defended by Stewart. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting 2 from Detroit. Smith.
You got it, baby, yeah!
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. Smith hits them both.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
And Young, here we go. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 1:30 left in the fourth. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Got that one. Back to Young. He passes it to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Shot clock at 5. And here's Young from the arc. That's good. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Now it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Here's Smith.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
Misses the step-back jump shot.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
And he's able to get it back. The shot's good from Hunter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 or 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Griffin. Good! Oh, and that puts the lead to just 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Griffin. The Hawks shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Smith.
Offensive foul at the line of Bogdanovich.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And so the Hawks take the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.